Hi friends! For those of you who've been following along with the Grove thus far, today is probably the most exciting day in a while. It is the day we add fish. So this big aquarium now is gonna be filled with fish. I'm coming back from work as we speak. I just walked in the door. I have little fish friends over here, I'll show you. So they're coming right from the office. In there I have some aquatic plants and some snails, and then we have a selection of fish in the bags. I also have some driftwood that I'm gonna place first, and I'll walk you through every step. So I take that back. I may not walk you through every single step because there's a little bit of a process here. A good half hour or so of work. So instead of boring you with a half-hour long video, I'm gonna show you the highlights. Already looking better than it did 5 seconds ago. So because you eat from the Grove and you eat the food that is grown with this water, you always want to make sure that everything you put in the aquarium is food safe and hasn't been treated with anything weird and is intended for actual eating. So this all is because it's coming from our headquarters. Where are you going? Oh, that's the real question. So this is technically called aquascaping. It's kind of like landscaping, but in water. Duh. Aquascaping. I have never done it before, and I'm just gonna go with what looks good to me, and we'll grow it as we go. But today you just need a little bit of something to keep the fish happy and give them like an environment to play around in. So it's looking pretty good to me. I might switch it up as I go, but for now, that's okay. Now the first step with the fish is that you take the bags that they were delivered in and you just let them float on top of your own aquarium. What this does is it gradually brings the water to a temperature that matches itself. So say the water in the bag that they came in was really hot, you don't want to shock them by putting them into cold water. Same with the flip side of that. So by introducing the water to their eventual environment, you give the water time to gradually acclimate. This just doesn't shock the fish. Every chance you have to not shock your fish extends their life ultimately. Doing this just makes them less prone to shock and therefore death. So this is supposed to happen for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna watch out for 15 minutes and then do the next step. 15 minutes is almost up now, and the next step is to actually add some of the water to the bag so that the pH of the water can also not shock them. We won't be adding the travel water to the aquarium in total, we'll just be removing the fish, but it's still worthwhile adding some of the water to their travel bag so that the fish themselves don't get stressed out when they're eventually introduced into the aquarium. They're so cute already. It's okay, little guys. You'll get to roam free in just a few more minutes. Okay, and the final and fun part of this is just using the net that came in the fish kit to put the fish into the aquarium. So this is the least fun for me because you have to kind of scare them, I feel like, when you get them in the net. There you go. But now you're happy. Come on, be together, go together. Yay. Be free, be free. There you go. Come on, look, I just turned around. There you go. So I want to keep track so I know how many. So 5. Looks like it'll be 9 in total. Now, these guys are coming, like I said, from our office. So they've been kind of, you know, through a few travels at this point. So it might not be surprising if a couple of them pass away in the first few days. they ultimately don't acclimate that well, and that they've been put under too much stress already. But I'm gonna do my best to provide a happy home, and we'll see what we're able to do. Go, dudes. One of them in particular is already not looking very happy to me. They're all released. They're all free. So they're all in there. They're just kind of like checking things out, hanging by the plants for the most part, and through the driftwood as well. Now, the reason you have to have kind of a little, oh, and by the way, do you see that little guy right there? Or the big guy, I should say? He's a snail. There are actually two snails. One has made it toward the back center, and one's in the front toward the left side here. They're good at cleaning the bottom of the tank. Those are also from the office. But anyway, what I was saying is you want a little bit of an environment for the fish to play around, make them feel like they're most in nature, so that they are just living a happy life and stay strong. Very active and happy. I am very excited about this. Big day, guys, big day. Finally made it. Fish time, and now we're truly going to be feeding our plants with the fish poop. That I haven't gotten into much yet, but ultimately what's happening here is the water from the aquarium is what cycles up and fertilizes your plants to grow, and the plants take up all that fish waste as fertilizer and plummet back down to the aquarium so that it's clean for healthy fish. It just is like what happens in nature. They work together and everything benefits. Yay! Alright guys, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Thank you.